we are back. Well, most of us are back. One of us is just running into the room. I love the way that you're doing all this acting of running, but they can't see you.
Oh, that's good.
It's in keeping. He was
Running like a dino.
He was 1 hour late.
He was
and
an
now
hour
he was
late.
like a
And
minute
I was a
late.
bit late. So
My alarm didn't go off.
he's getting better. He's getting better.
Sorry, guys.
I don't know. So, you guys are in
A cabin.
this crypt. You've dispatched all the
Skellies.
monsters that have been coming towards you.
I don't know. Bobbo's still.
So, although Lara and What's-Its-Face died because she did fireball, was there anything left of them?
Other than, bits of burnt clothing and a
So
couple
nothing-
of highly burnt corpses. No,
Nothing
not
to
really.
take back then to prove that.
No, but the soldiers were there.
True.
The soldiers were all present.
They will give evidence.
Weren't they all unconscious?
They were caused to be unconscious because of it.
Ah, okay.
Before we get right back into it,
Yeah.
your camera off center.
It
True.
is slightly, yeah.
I think it's been knocked.
There we go. Perfect. Better.
Not quite. Still needs to go a bit more. That's a bit more.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Yeah, there we go.
Big smile.
Hola, everybody, show my abilities.
I mean,
His
if
camera's always in the way.
if people have got to look at your mug, Adrian, at least
I know.
let's make it central.
That's so mean.
It's okay. It's fun to take a look now. We're fine.
He's like,
Oh, amazing. Hello.
Yeah, they call it a smouldering look.
Oh, smouldering. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't need to.
No, I think that's when my beard's on fire.
And unfortunately, it just cracks mirrors sometimes.
Oh. Right.
Yeah, is the lens broken?
Oh, yeah.
no, you're right. My brother's not looking at it. I
Hi.
can say that. I say it to his face.
Yeah, I hope he's not watching though, because we'd have lost a subscriber.
Okay.
He'd be at
So-
work.
Anyway,
You hope.
yeah, we've
It's a weekday.
dealt with that problem.
We did.
Yes, we did it.
So yeah,
Gotta love spike growth.
Yeah, it was really
it
good.
worked well.
Spell.
It worked very well for you. Very, very well.
It's a good thing we're not doing.
Very, very,
big
very
farming,
well.
or we'd be well behind right now.
So what was it?
Who'd-
I'm just saying, the good thing we're not XP farming. We'd be well
Whoever
behind.
come up with that plan was very good.
Yeah, well
Yes,
done.
yes, it was
Well
very-
done.
Yes, we were very smart.
Take the credit.
Take the
Take the
credit.
credit.
Take it.
Take the credit. Because he'll take the credit anyway.
Yeah. To be fair, I came. up
But
with it
he
first, and then-
should.
I came up with it and told him. To be fair.
Oh right. So, oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh,
To be
like
fair.
that is it?
It is like.
Is he stabbing you in the back, honey?
No, I had it first, and then he had the same brain moment at the same time.
Oh, so you didn't tell him then?
I suggested we should do it in the bottleneck area, and then Dan forbade that opinion.
I didn't hear you say it. I
He
heard
did.
Dan say it, but I didn't hear you say
To
it.
be fair, I was going to say, I was the one who said about the rampant growth,
Yeah.
Mhm,
and
I
mhm.
just
suggested-
before I could get out where we should
Okay.
put it,
There.
yeah.
For those of you that have just tuned in,
I'm still
I would
gonna
like to
say
that they are
it was
talking
your
about
idea.
D&D spell
Yes.
when they refer to rampant growth.
And where to put it.
Yes.
Yes.
There's a spell in D&D called rampant growth.
Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Never
isn't there
knew.
one that makes things bigger and smaller?
You're not helping.
That's
Never said I was trying
Hey, at least
to.
none of us took at the pole of collapsing. You know what I mean?
look. Final word of the
Immovable
thing.
rod.
Final
Aww.
word so that we can actually get on with the game.
Yeah.
It's my pet nickname for her is rampant growth.
Okay.
I thought it was rampant growth.
Can Anderloss
But
go
no,
and keep the cave?
Yeah. So,
I don't get it.
I don't want to.
yeah,
It
you
makes things grow.
you've sorted this problem, and I guess you guys will make your way back to
Yes.
the
Yeah.
palace and the barracks.
Any soldiers that are particularly really bad, I'm going to use some of my first aid kits to fix them up.
Yeah, that's like most of them
I
then.
mean, they're all going to go straight to the infirmary
Yeah,
anyway.
I can restock when we get back to base. So I'll just...
I wasn't planning on being a git and having you getting mugged in the middle of the street as well.
Before we leave the cabin,
Yes.
can we check Lara and
Well, they're
Anything on them?
charred remains, aren't
Yeah,
they?
there is nothing.
I already asked all that.
Damn.
okay.
Any wealth and stuff they had
It's gone with them.
is
Incinerated.
not there.
Hmm.
You don't know where it is, but it's not there.
Can we investigate the caves?
You can if you want. They're just crypts that used to contain bodies.
Now they got a couple more.
Yeah, no. They used to contain bodies. We just got rid of them.
Yeah.
I'll do
Now
a,
there is just literally a pile of bones.
I'll do a prayer for all the like desecrated dead that have been here and everything. Before we
I mean,
leave as well.
they were all
I know.
So we're heading back to the castle then.
clerics of Sonera.
Hello?
I'll still do a
Higher
prayer.
level
It's
clerics, yeah.
necromancy is not good in this world, so.
Wait, we were promised gold for doing
So I'll
this,
still do
but
it
we
back.
didn't bring the body back, so does that mean we won't get the gold?
No.
You just need proof.
We just
The
need
soldiers
proof.
are
That's
the
what the
soldiers.
soldiers were there
We need
for.
to
Oh.
keep them alive. They can't
So-
die on the way back to town.
We're heading back
So-
to the castle then.
On the way back,
All the soldiers die.
there is this meteor.
It's T-Rex.
I
No,
mean,
you-
Anderloss is the only
Look
dino,
out for that
so...
boulder!
Oh no, the palace is lifted in the air and it's flying towards you.
Oh,
Now you
So we head back
you
to the
head-
castle.
You head back. You get back to the palace and the barracks, and as you arrive, you notice there's a rather opulent but dirty carriage. Can you all give me
I spell opulent.
OPULENT?
Oh, cool. I needed one P too many.
I'm trying to think. Is that right?
Opulent but dirty, right?
So you didn't need a P.
I did.
Yes.
Carriage.
Perception check.
No, not perception.
Investigation.
I think it would be history. Probably is the closest.
History. Let me find what my
Effectively, it's
history...
to see if you can identify where it might be from.
History. Cool. I'm a +4 in history. $16.
Saying history, you know what I started humming, don't you? Yep. So Bobbo got 15, Snuggum got 6.
I got 16.
Okay, Snuggum, that fits with Snuggum because
Do
he
the
comes from a
soldiers need
cave.
to roll?
So history.
I got a 16.
Oh, that's good for me. That's 14. But I got 15, but it's
Okay,
+1.
yeah,
so.
you don't recognise this one,
No.
which is a bit odd for you actually.
So I'm
Can I use
guessing
religion instead? No.
I'm guessing this history check isn't about caves because otherwise Snuggum would know.
Correct.
Does a 16 pass? Yay!
Yeah, I was getting to it.
You're the only one that knows.
So, yeah, anybody that got 15 or above.
Cool.
You-
Dice.
As you arrive back, you start to go through a different entrance around the side simply because these soldiers are going to the infirmary and you're just escorting them, really, at this point. And
We need them alive.
as you're going along, you see this opulent but dirty carriage. And those of you who got 15 or above, you're like, that's Estanian.
Ooh, okay.
You know, it's got the curves and particular patterning and paint work of an Estanian.
Does that mean you spot that?
When you get into there, one soldier runs straight up to you four.
Mm-hmm.
So you four, there's only 3 of you there. But they run up to you guys, and you.
So one of the soldiers from the carriage?
Or from the
No.
actual barracks.
The soldiers that you had with you,
Okay.
those guys are there, but you've got
You said one of them runs up to us.
yeah,
So
a different soldier will run up to you once you've got into the infirmary. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was getting a bit confused, sorry.
So anyway, yeah, you get a different soldier comes running up to you, and he's like, "You are requested to go and see the minister immediately." And they then escort you up there. And he's looking rather fidgety.
The soldier?
No, the minister.
No, the minister. So, first, tell me what happened with regard to Larret. Have you managed to apprehend him?
He blew up
He blew up?
Not by our hand.
by his evil witch necromancer lady that was with him.
Necromancy.
Yes, terrible stuff.
I think there was a bit more going on between them. I believe
Lovers.
she was more in love with him than he was with her. And when he basically
Called her
disregarded her and
useless.
called her useless, she went into a fit of rage and just blew them up.
Wow. Well, hell has no fury like a woman scorned.
Not before she raised a bunch of skeletons that I took out with Spike Grove.
Yes, she brought the dead back to life.
Needless to say, the threat has been eliminated.
Terrible.
Evil hexerite witch.
Yes, terrible stuff.
Elzana is
We are all
right.
better off for what you have done for us.
Elzana is right though. It has been sorted, and not by our hand. So plausible deniability.
Yeah. I only took out skeletons.
You also have your soldiers here.
As long as you did not attack first.
No.
No.
We
The
did not
magic
attack
lady
first, we
attacked
defended
first.
ourselves, then they killed each other.
The magic lady attacked first.
Technically, she didn't. It was the two guys upstairs.
Oh yeah.
But
But
What about them?
we actually don't know if they were in cahoots. We can
No,
assume, but we don't
they
know.
were, but we don't know for certain.
I mean, the fact that they had
Fact us.
Larret henchman number one.
I know, right? What is this
Yes,
narrative
because-
number one you're
because-
talking about?
Because when you,
Good, not metagaming there. Well done.
oh, thank you.
After this, he kind of thank you for this. Thank you for your service to Bornay. However, we have another problem.
Well,
And he's shifting very uneasily now. It seems that the political machinations of Escania and the vengeful nature of Sultan Istan Kitra have reached us here. He produces a letter from inside his jacket and he reads it out to you. Regional Minister Albert Modeste, I hope this letter finds you before the Estanian ambassador. We understand that you have with you individuals that have been declared outlaws and wanted for murder by Estanian authorities. Please get them to me before the ambassador. Queen Julienne Silunia.
How do I spell that?
Queen
Yeah.
Julienne. Julienne.
Julienne.
Yeah. Silunia. Silunia. To be honest, it doesn't even know how you write it.
Silunea.
She's queen of the country.
She's the country's queen, yes.
Well, I don't know what we should do now, guys. I think maybe we should leave.
Unfortunately, their ambassador, known as Vilus Kert, arrived shortly after the messenger did. It looks from the state of his carriage like he rode like out of the man hells. He starts to pace a bit and he's like, I've made sure that all the usual courtesies have been made, but I have not yet seen him. You must leave before I do. So that way I can truthfully say you are not here.
Okay, so we leave straight away then.
Here is the gold I promised you. And he waves over a servant who's got one of those little cushions, and there's 4 little coin pouches on there. Well, actually 4 rather large coin pouches, because I believe that was 500 gold each.
It was.
Your promise. Now please, gather your things together, get down to the barracks, take some horses and get to Brene. And he pulls out a different letter. Take this letter of introduction with you, and he will pass it to, I think Elzana probably looks the most,
Presentable.
I was going to say responsible.
Excuse me, I'm the healer. How dare you?
I heal too.
Look,
I
you're a
will.
freaking stood up dinosaur.
I will eat your face if you don't respect
Yes.
my hat.
Where we got to go 2 horses to Brunei.
Yeah,
How's that spelled again? Boronese.
it's Brinay, Brinaais. So he hands out this envelope to you, Elzana, and they cannot hold off seeing the ambassador for more than about another half hour. So get your things and literally go. Otherwise I'm going to look rude and discourteous. The messenger will lead you once you get down to the horses. Go.
Is anybody guarding the carriages?
Well, I'm assuming that there will still be the driver there and probably a guard or two.
So I'm guessing we're heading straight to the barracks for the horses to go.
Well, I don't know if you guys left anything back in the room.
I wouldn't have thought so.
I mean, you probably left things like your backpacks with your sleeping roll and stuff like that, because you wouldn't have taken that with you. But you can run and grab them.
Retrieve it and leave.
Yeah, they will divert you down there on your way out.
I'll just say the party head straight off.
So you grab those things and then you're out. And you can see as you're leaving that he's kind of pinching his nose and
Worried.
he's clearly worried and upset by the entire affair, because he's quite clearly realised that you are good guys and you're actually quite useful.
Before I leave, I would like to give a guidance and say, peace be upon you, good luck, and may the truth guide you well.
Thank you very much. But yeah, he's pinching his nose, and you kind of get the feeling that this poor bloke's probably nursing one hell of a headache that's coming on. So you collect your belongings, you get down to the stables, and there is indeed a guy there that looks different from everybody else. There's a slightly different uniform. It's more of a travelling uniform than parade style uniform like everybody else seems to be.
Before we actually leave.
I don't think we have time for a short rest.
No, not going for a short rest. Before we actually leave his thing, I know he said to leave straight away, but Bobbo is going to essentially offer the badge back that they got.
No. You made enough, you have kept it. You deserve it. You've earned it.
It was more of a...
This will help you to get into places anyway.
Fair enough.
Yeah, anyway, so...
It was more of a gesture kind of thing.
Yeah.
Good. But yeah, there are a couple of horses that...
Is there going to be one big enough for me? Because I'm like nearly 8
There'll
foot.
be a war horse or something that can carry you.
Yeah, they've got lots of different sort of horses.
Okay.
But this guy who stood slightly different is Royal Messenger Charles Leville. And it says, I have 2 horses here prepared for you. And one is quite large, one's not. One's sort of regular sized. I asked your details, they said that there were 2 of you smaller than the rest. For speed, it's going to be best if you double up.
You can ride with me, Bobbo.
Fair enough.
So Snuggle will go with you.
Yep.
Yep.
You can sit in my hood of my cloak.
Not that small.
Compared to
So
me.
he kind of hands the reins over to you. You get on the horse as
Thank
well.
you very much.
As you're clopping out of the barracks kind of courtyard, we are going to ride fast. Hopefully we'll avoid any complications, but we're going to ride into the night. On the way we will stop at what is usually one of the overnight messenger stops. Just
The
to change
outpost
horses.
again.
These are just messenger outposts. We will stop at one of those to change horses, and then we will continue on. Then when we get to the second outpost, we will be about halfway, and we will then rest at that one.
Okay.
Once we have rested, we will wake up the next morning, we will get fresh horses again, and we will fly like the wind.
Where's our final location, if you don't mind?
The
Bernays.
final location is to get to the
Bernays.
capital. I am to take you to the Royal Highness's palace and barracks, and we will go straight into the royal stables, and it will be good. he kind of, as they're clopping out, he kind of pulls up and he just double checks. As I look, double checks your
Not being followed.
saddles and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And he says, right. So he's kind of adjusting his satchel to make sure it doesn't bounce anywhere. Like, any questions?
No.
Can't think of any.
Then we should go. And he leads you off out through the kind of servants' courtyard exit. And you head down some back streets towards the eastern gate of Brunei, which, if you can see on the map, there is effectively that one right in the middle of the right,
There.
the eastern side.
Or this one here.
No, it'll be the right.
Oh, the right. Oh, yeah. So this one.
Yeah, so you're going to basically be heading down there, but it's going to take you through back streets.
Over the river.
Yep. So you'll be going there. You get to the eastern gate, go through that, and then you go to cross the river. And you kind of notice that he's kind of casually but professionally kind of looking around every now and again. He's just checking behind as you guys are you're kind of trotting along very gently.
I thought we were riding
Hello.
fast.
Yeah, you're not going to do that through the streets of the city and run everybody over.
Oh.
I don't know. They're peasants. They're
You've got to wait till you get out. This isn't Assassin's
Okay.
Creed, unfortunately. Where you do that through the major cities.
Sadness.
But no, you're just gently going along. And he's checking through the crowds of merchants, pedestrians, all that lot. And on the other side of the bridge, he just says to you, I did not see anybody who looked Estanian seeing us, so we may be good, hopefully. And then once clear of the outer city, he says, let's go.
Right.
Fly.
Yeah! And his horse suddenly starts going really fast.
Right.
The other
Right.
two horses just know what to do.
Okay. Cool.
They're well-trained military horses. They know
On
what
the
they're
way,
doing,
yeah,
and they just go fast.
on the road.
And you just keep going and going. And it's about mid-afternoon, because obviously you got up in the morning. You
Yeah.
went and did all this. That's taken a few hours. So it's kind of mid-afternoon. You're probably talking about 3 o'clock. You've had very little rest. You guys are probably knackered, but you're still pushing on.
Hey, the horses are doing most of the work now.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's actually when a horse is
Very
riding
tiring.
fast, it's very tiring because
You have to make
you have to. You
Keep your
can't sit.
balance. No, you
You
got to
have to
be
raise yourself up
forward.
slightly, or you are going to get a lot of
You have
pain
to be
through your
slightly
neck.
forward.
Yeah. But yeah.
Aerodynamics.
No, if
But,
you're slightly forward, you get jostled less, and you've got to line yourself up with the horse's spine as well.
But it's also a case of if you sit and a horse is going
Oh,
thunk,
you-
thunk,
the
thunk,
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 thunk.
thunk.
You're gonna be
it's
like-
it's hitting straight through your spine.
Of course
So
it
you've
is.
got to use up a lot of energy just to.
Core strength.
Yeah.
A lot of it's core strength.
Did you say it's midday?
No, it's mid-afternoon.
Oh, mid-afternoon,
Um,
sorry.
But this, you've gone through a couple of villages, a town, and most of them you're able to ride around. Like most places, if you need to go through the middle, it's because you're stopping for wares or services or things. But generally, there's a lot of tracks that go round and bypass these
Bobbo's
places.
just gone sleep.
He can see.
Yeah,
He's-
Anderloss got his arm round.
He's lashed himself to the back of
Anderloss
Anderloss.
is holding the reins like this, and he's
Yeah.
I'm just like,
He's-
God damn it, Bobbo.
What's happened is he's lashed himself to Anderloss, and every time Anderloss goes up, he's just pulling Bobbo with.
he's just like this.
So anyway,
But yeah, so about mid-afternoon, you
What, look, killing
stop
beasts.
at the first messenger outpost, and this one is on the edge of a little village. As your saddles are being swapped over to fresh horses, the ones you're on there taken straight to water, fed, etc., looked after. But whilst the saddle's being moved over, you have like 5-10 minutes where they come up to you and they just the messenger kind of goes inside, has a few words, comes out, and then following them, there's a couple of people that just bring you some, like literally just chunks of fairly fresh bread, cured meat, bit of cheese, for you to literally just scoff and at least have something to eat. Then, yeah, as soon as you stop, or you've as soon as you've been able to eat, you're back on your horses again. or new horses, and yeah, you are just
Riding on.
zooming on again. Eventually, the sun sets. You're having to reduce your pace, and although you're going fast, you're not just plodding along now. You're still going at a slow run, more of a jog.
Like a canter.
Is that a canter? Yeah.
Canter, yeah.
The horse is jogging.
Trot, canter, sprint.
Gallop.
Yeah, and eventually you arrive very stiff and sore, very tired, to the midway outpost.
Slept the whole way.
No, he's going to wake up sore though, because if he's been sleeping, he's been probably with the
Probably on
the front of the saddle just slamming into it.
No, it's like strapped at Anderloss
Probably
the whole
burst
way.
one.
So arriving at the midway outpost.
Yeah, so you arrive at the midway outpost, which is this one is literally just a tavern and coach house in the middle of nowhere.
Guess this
It's
is
always looked after by the Royal Messenger Service, and
stopping point.
yeah, it's a fantastic stopping point. They always have horses that are being swapped over, and for messengers to stay overnight on the way back and forth between the cities and stuff.
What's the name of the tavern?
It literally is just known as the Midway Outpost. And yeah, you are given food. It's very basic. It's soldier-like rations, but slightly better than most soldiers would be given.
Sure.
The messengers do like their a little bit of opulence. They're not exactly the squaddies as such. So they get fairly decent food, and those that look after the place do go out hunting, so you get the better meats and things. Yeah, you're sitting down for your meal. There are 2 people that are running the place. There's also another messenger who's going in the opposite direction. Your messenger guy, Charles, and you, Paul.
Yes, it's quite quiet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm assuming this is like a long rest then.
It will be, yeah.
did you have a nice nap, Bobbo?
Kept getting jolted awake.
Boo.
You could have been a bit softer.
Oh, absolutely.
He's a dino. There's nothing soft about him.
Oh, that's not true. I didn't eat you guys yet.
He's-
That shows a soft spot.
He is soft, just the middle of his belly, and that's about it.
Yeah, everywhere
Pickle
else.
spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everywhere else, it's just a bit
Yeah.
scaly.
Can I try and do a hunting thing for some, like the other
Um,
ones, or is it-
You could,
Yeah.
but I would have you doing disadvantage because you are going to
Okay.
be,
Noticeable.
you're going to be knackered. You are
That'd
going to
survival,
be,
would it?
yeah.
Right.
But you are, like I say, you're going to be knackered. You're tired. You're aching. You're
Aching.
stiff. Yeah, I mean,
Right,
if you wish.
disadvantage. So, yeah.
What are you rolling to do?
Survival. Just to see if I can hunt something down. Otherwise,
what
just thanks
what
for
are you
staying.
going to hunt and how?
Not
Not a spit
I'll
of
just-
squirrel.
Not squirrels. No. I'll hunt like
Didn't get
Something
a
that
deer or
resembles a
something
boar.
in the area, or
Okay,
boar.
I will say that you're going around.
Bambi.
The deer and the boar and those sort of things, they tend not to come near these
Yeah.
places. It's one of those.
Okay.
Yeah,
there's no
nature-
one there.
No, but you do find
A
a
duck.
pheasant.
Oh, a pheasant. Aye.
Just a pheasant wandering across a field, and you're like, "Yeah, I'll have you."
I'll
Sacred
kill him.
flame.
No, I killed
And
him.
you,
I killed him with my crossbow.
Ah,
You don't want
I
to
was gonna say
cook
you
it.
brought it
So I'm
back
gonna
cooked.
cook him when you're there. I'll cook him
I'll
when we
say,
get to the tavern.
okay, yeah. So on the way back, you're plucking this.
On the way and just like
You bring it back, and then, hey,
I give it to the people in the tavern.
They're,
and get like a
yeah,
steak.
they. So we'll get on sorting this. You can have it for breakfast.
Oh, thank you
Nice.
very much.
We'll have that slow boiling overnight.
Yeah, thank you very much.
How much does a tavern like this bring in? 'Cause
Nothing.
you're out in the wilderness.
What did you find for them, or
It's
what?
for messengers only.
Pheasant.
It literally is the messenger service. It's
Yeah,
there.
still-
Effectively, it's an
The
office.
post office.
Yeah, it's essentially you still got to earn money, though, right?
No, the
If it's a
Well,
tavern,
No, it's
funded by the royal family.
it's funded by the mailing service. That's what it is. But it's literally just that. The public can't come in here.
Bobbo, who are you talking to? You're talking to the
You're-
wall again.
You're let in, obviously because you're with the messenger and that you're on a mission. And every now and again, soldiers do frequent the place, but they tend to have to set up tents outside.
so we don't have to pay anything for anything.
This has all been sorted for you.
Right, let's go. Let's get you to bed, Bobbo. You're talking to the walls again. alright there, bud?
A tight-fisted halfling.
He's
He's suspicious. No one's trying to fleece me.
They're up for my money, I can smell it.
I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to wake up with nothing.
Wrong.
But
They don't charge you because they rob you.
So anyway,
yeah, these guys are just chatting away to you. They're making small talk.
They're a wrong Bobbo.
You feel that it's. You kind of understand that.
Stay with me, Dad.
That Charles has obviously warned them that, and they're smart enough to know that when a group of people that are being brought in by a messenger that quite clearly are not military, you don't ask too many questions.
Yeah, this is not.
This is kind of dangerous to ask questions in these sort of scenarios. So they are just simply, hello,
Lovely.
what do you like? Do you carve wood? Do you play games? Do you? They're not going to ask where you're
Casual
from.
talk.
Yeah, they will not ask where you're from. They will not ask what you
The second,
do. They will not ask where you're going.
so we're
The
heading to
second-
bed then.
the second they ask what sort of games I play, I'm going to go, you asked too many questions.
So we're heading to bed.
Bobbo, I think
Well-
we need to get you to bed, man.
At this point, Charles does say to you, once we have eaten, I suggest that we all go straight to sleep.
Yes.
Tomorrow is going to be another long day.
Perfect.
We are going to have a slightly harder ride. It is a little bit further. We're almost halfway. And I intend for us to arrive at the palace by nightfall tomorrow.
Okay. Yes.
So, yeah.
I'm
You,
going to find a closet.
No, you are shown to a room. I'm actually going to change the map over to a, so you can see what this outpost looks like. Because I did go to the trouble of actually making it.
Nice. Look at that. I'm very worried. There's a map now.
Why?
The fact that he went through the trouble
fact
of
making
it,
the
yeah,
map.
this is.
Well, I just figured.
You just you did it to worry them, didn't you?
So
Right.
I will change over to the
Find me
pointer.
in the closet.
Over here is where you come into the courtyard.
I don't know. Grabbing a map.
You've got the horses and stuff have been taken over here, and they've been swapped over with everything else. You've got a lovely little tiny latrine out here. You've all been eating in this area, whatnot. But all the bedrooms are down this corner, and you guys have been given the larger of the bunk rooms because there's obviously more than two of you.
How many entrances?
Just the one.
Perfect. What's the door?
There are windows, but there are shutters that lock on the inside.
Let's lock the shutters.
So we're going to go complete blackout.
Fair enough. Whereabouts?
Going to be
What,
drop
what,
the door.
bed, what beds would you pick?
I'll have the one closest to the door.
Okay, that one.
Yeah. I'll take
I'm
that
going to
one.
have this one here. Bobbo is.
However, is there a closet?
There is not.
I'm guessing the door's here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, up one.
There.
First.
Yeah, between those two.
Oh, sorry. Bobbo's going to be here then.
So you can watch the door, is he?
Paranoid the whole night.
Where do you think Snuggum will go?
Snuggum will go.
Probably,
Oh, no. Probably
wait.
right in the corner.
No, the top corner's darker.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, that's
Hide
right
in the
then.
darkness.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
And Elzana.
She don't care.
you
She's
gonna
just
claim
gonna
the
sleep
entire
wherever.
corner?
The
Yeah.
entire corner is yours.
No. Elzana is going to take this bed, put it here,
And have a three-person bed.
Yeah.
Just
I'll
three
say that you
beds.
pull one of the beds down and you have a double bed.
Double
Aye.
bed. No.
With my legs
King size.
hanging off the end.
That's fine. It doesn't take much for you guys to drop off. As you kind of lay there, you just, you've taken your armour off. You're kind of
I'm not taking my armor off.
cracking.
I'm sleeping in my armor. I don't take this
What
off.
armour do you wear?
I don't wear armor. I've got scale.
Oh, okay. I was going to say,
Naked
because
Dano.
otherwise you are not getting a full night's rest.
No.
and Anderloss just starts taking off his scales.
Oh, I don't need that skin. Yeah. Ah.
You find out underneath that he's actually wearing a nice little pink necklace.
Oh.
Like, if I can take my armor off, I'll be impressed. You know what I mean?
You know what? One of these days, I reckon you're going to get one of those inflatable dinosaur outfits.
You
And
just
you're
said
just
that.
going to come and sit down and go,
Right.
nom nom.
No.
Oh, you should do that for the expo and get a
Take
massive
it-
t-shirt to
yeah,
wear
you
over
take
the
your armour
top.
off. All
And
right,
just walk around, nom.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys have got, you go to bed really easily.
Everyone else takes that.
This
one.
guy, he's actually still called Renee Cavalry, because I'm reusing our tokens again. But this is
Lazy DMing, that's what
Yeah,
that is.
yeah.
Charles something. I don't know. Bob's here again.
Oh, there you go. So
that's a cable.
the cable clip.
Bob's playing
Who
silly
knows?
buggers.
That's a weird one.
Where did that
It's
come
Bob.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Bob.
It's trying to kill me.
Bob likes to play with things.
So I just want to reiterate,
Right.
Adrian, I don't need to take my armor off, right?
Yeah.
from?
Anybody that wears armor
Oh, okay.
rather than is armor,
So
obviously normally takes it off and that sort of
we've
thing.
all gone to sleep.
So yeah, you've gone to sleep. You will actually find that you kind of lay down and you kind of stretch a bit, crack a few bones, realise how sore your legs and your butt are from the horse.
Yes.
And actually, from taking damage in that fight that morning, you actually it's going to be a really nice sleep.
It's not really good.
And
I'll say I drift off. I'll play along with you.
Yeah.
But he's going to drift off with the crossbow just in his hand. Facing the door.
Facing the door.
yeah, halfway through the night, your arm's going to slip and you're going to accidentally shoot Anderloss.
Ah!
Or you.
No, it'd be
Or,
Elzana, because
It'd be
obviously
Elzana.
I'm facing that way, so
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
it's
do
fine,
a bang.
no, you think you were
if you're
facing the
like that, your
door.
arm would go clunk. And you're going to fire that way. You probably
Unless-
just shoot the floor
Unless
next to
you
you,
said
actually.
you'd be facing the door.
Yeah, which means if I'm facing the door, my arm is going to be like that, and then it's going to go to one side.
No, because
Right,
what I was
let's-
going to say is you snore away
You
to
shoot the
door.
door, you don't shoot any of your friends in the sleep.
Oh, no.
TV's gonna turn off.
Oh no.
You just wake
So
up
the
in the
next
morning
morning-
and sneeze like 3 times.
Just
and
went-
then
There's
just
3 bolts in the door.
So at some point, Dan notices that the TV's about to turn off.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
Have you not noticed what I do?
yeah,
keep
you
drawing
wait
attention
till
to
it turns off and
You
then
wait
you turn
till
it
the
back on
turn
again.
it back on
Yeah.
Whereas if you actually leant over and pressed the button, you'd stop it.
Well, you don't actually.
You do if you don't press the power button.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Nobody ever told me that. What can I say?
It does say press any button.
Look,
Where's the any button?
is it my fault that I'm concentrating on the game that I
No,
don't
no.
read the TV?
That's true.
But you just said you do read it.
I didn't say I did read it.
No, he said.
I said that
just
you
left
lot
it.
draw attention to it.
Oh, right, whatever.
So the next morning,
This
So-
is what happens when your DM doesn't listen to
Yeah.
you and he just does what he wants.
the next morning,
Sorry, what was that?
Morning.
Yeah, so, you drop off, fall asleep. Lovely night's sleep. However,
Oh.
Lovely bit of squirrel.
Anderloss,
I said that earlier, and you went no,
what
squirrel.
is your AC?
Without armor?
Without
Without
any armor that you have to put on.
Okay. 16.
16.
You're gonna try and kill me in my sleep. You monster! Why me? Why not anyone else?
That's why I asked who went to bed where.
Oh, I'm in the door, obviously.
Um,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So we don't wake up in the morning with
Actually,
nothing
I don't
happening.
I don't actually need to know what your AC is
Oh, you just
because you're asleep.
you just stab me.
You're.
You just crit. You're just over here.
Who's
It's going to be an
stabbing you?
automatic crit,
Oh,
I'm afraid.
Oh god.
However, what's happened is an Estonian assassin snuck in.
That's
In the night.
Yes. So you are all asleep.
So I can't do a perception. Or
You can't do a
anything.
perception because you are asleep.
yes. All right.
You are not
Assuming
perceiving
I
bugger
wake
all.
up when I've been stabbed though.
Well,
I wasn't going to say.
Depends how badly it
necessarily
stabs you,
perception,
doesn't it?
hang on, one at a time, guys.
but I obviously because I was already alert that
No,
I
you're
was watching.
asleep.
No. I was watching the door. Right. I fell asleep while watching it, but even when you do that, if you are certain something's going to happen,
Would you be...
your body is still receptive to things going on.
I have a question. If you slept
He's
on
full
the...
of shit, isn't he?
I have an actual question though. If he slept on the journey where he was latched to whoever...
He's still going to be knackered. You've had
No?
a fight.
Okay.
Yeah, you've had a battle. You've
Let
fought
the DM
stuff.
have this one.
You've dropped. You've been healed.
All right.
Then you've walked all the way back through the city. Then you've run through the palace, run back out the palace, jumped on a horse, and then ridden for probably something like 10 hours.
Which
Hard, fast riding.
Yeah, which you said he slept through.
Even if you tried to sleep through it, there is no way he would have actually slept through it. You are going to be shattered.
Would you like to roll damage?
I'll let you have your fun.
Hey, it's not you that's being stabbed.
You're assuming it's stabbing that's going to
Dan
happen.
just likes to try and bend the rules.
absolutely.
He likes to find a way out of a cardboard box all the time.
Okay, let's just have.
So,
I appreciate you trying to defend me.
this is very
I like finding.
late. I will say late, early morning. So we
do
are
I get
talking
hit?
probably about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Genuine question.
You will all have, you will have all have got everything
Okay.
back.
But
You've all had a long rest.
Cool.
Right.
Go on, have to stab me.
This
then.
is an assassin.
Yes.
He's going to have sneak attack.
Oh.
He has assassination,
Yes. So those are pretty hits. Yeah.
which is automatically going to be hit
Yeah.
because you're not
Awake.
conscious. And
In other words, I'm going to take a lot of damage.
yes, I'm just preparing you for this. He also is carrying a +1 vicious rapier.
What's it going to do? Swear it in?
No, it means it's basically max damage, isn't it?
When you crit, it does extra damage.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
This is
So
going to be a
it's
big hit.
automatically going to do extra. Yes, this is going to be a massive one.
In other good terms, at least I'm the tanky one.
Yeah.
Essentially. Right. So
No, out of all of us, I'm the tanky one.
I don't think Tanky's going to come into this.
No, I don't think so.
the
Hit point.
rapier itself is 11.
Okay. That's
Plus-
22.
Yeah, but if you hang on a second, no. Let's just go for this.
Oh, did it? Okay, cool.
That's 11.
Yep.
With his sneak attack, 11, 21, 25,
I'm not sure
27,
Tanky's going to be enough.
27, 28, 29, 30, 31.
Yep.
That's then doubled.
Yep.
Oh no, hang on.
That's 62.
31 minus 4.
27.
27 doubled.
Which would be 52.
56.
56, yeah.
No.
No, 54.
Is it 54? Okay.
50,
27 would be 54.
14.
Yeah, 54.
Yeah.
Plus the 4 now.
So,
58.
That's 58.
Yep.
Plus 7.
65.
5. So
Yeah.
you are going to take 65
cool, I'm still up.
points of damage. You are
I
up.
would have still been up to.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm not healthy, but I'm up.
and at that point, what I'm going to do,
Oh, God.
I'm
Oh,
being.
guys. Oh, stop.
So the assumption is that you're going to wake up
I'm going to wake up.
Make
you're
a
gonna go-
bracket
and make lots of noise.
I'm going
to
to
wake
up and
everyone
shout
else up.
Now, what's going to happen here is the way I'm going to work this,
Roll for
Uh-oh.
initiative.
just simply because
That's a hell of a
this
damage
makes
roll.
sense to me.
That was
I will put
65
him
damage.
at 5. I will set because you're the one that got injured. You're the first one to wake up, and you make a lot of noise. Can I then get the passive perception of Snug and Bobbo and Elzana? And that is going to be the order that you wake up.
14.
Passive perception for Snuggum is 15.
Okay, and Bobbo?
It'd be 10 add your wisdom modifier normally.
Passive perception, yeah.
Yeah.
11.
Right. Okay. So it will literally be that order then. Snugum. No, wait.
I've got
Elzana,
14.
And then Bobbo. So effectively, your passive perception is how well your consciousness notices the world around you, and that
Yeah.
that is going to be your reaction to the noise you've just heard. You will all wake up at that. The Estonian assassin has obviously had his surprise round.
Yes.
No. Because during the night you let go and you dropped your crossbow on the floor.
Fair enough.
You also at this point, bear in mind, if you have to take off your armour to rest, that's anybody who isn't in something soft.
I'm on some mix off.
So unless if all you're wearing is padded armour, you're
Sleep
fine.
in that.
If you are wearing
Plate or
stiff
chain.
leather,
Yeah.
chain, plate, studded leather, whatever.
What if I use
You
my
have to
shield
take
as a
it off.
blanket?
No.
Nice try, but no. So just bear these things in mind. Now you can take actions. I would quite happily say that you, using an action and a bonus action, you can pick up your crossbow and your shield, but I wouldn't let you fire them.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to do something to get
My
them.
armor's
You've
only
also got to bear in
soft.
mind you are all prone at the moment.
My armor's only soft and I have the cloak as well, which gives me extra.
Yeah, so the chances are you probably took your cloak off because you wouldn't wear it to bed.
I would. I like cloaks.
To be fair, people,
Realistically, your character
to
probably
be fair,
wouldn't.
in medieval times,
Because you're
people
indoors,
slept
you've
in
got
cloaks.
you've got bed sheets.
What's the matter?
Cloaks.
He thinks I'd take a cloak off if I had one and then go into bed. I've slept
You-
in a cloak
Gen-
before.
Yeah, I was about to
You
say,
might.
genuinely, you have done because you've got a cloak
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah.
You would.
I snuggle up
Elzana
into it and
probably
pull the
wouldn't.
hood over my face
Because
and I'm like,
Elzana is probably, you know, being a druid, is quite happy to sleep outside. Hence, has got a nice, lovely, warm cloak.
yeah.
But when you've got a nice, warm bed,
You don't need the cloak.
you don't need the cloak.
You're
You
assuming I
just
got
wouldn't
under the
put it on.
covers.
But you probably wouldn't.
I'd
You
have been
probably
on
wouldn't
top
wear it.
of
As
in
I
my
got
clip.
The
As-
reason why
as I
I'm
got-
saying you
as-
probably wouldn't is just otherwise you're getting an unfair advantage on everybody else.
And the cloak only gives me 1+.
So anyway, Anderloss,
Perfect.
you've just taken massive amount of
Roll
damage.
shit.
No, you don't need to roll for initiative.
That's
because
what
the
passive
the
thing
order I
was.
put
Oh,
you in.
okay, cool. Well, I'll attack.
We've sorted this one. You are prone.
Yes.
You
use-
have no weaponry in your hands
Okay.
at the moment,
Perfect.
but you do
Except
have
his
teeth.
I would like to stand up.
Okay, you can stand up.
Well, sit up.
I
or
presume you
whatever
sit.
it is.
You can either stay prone on the bed, which
Or-
I'll assume is either
yeah.
sitting or laying. Effectively, you
I
can't run
sit
and
up
dodge
and
very well.
Get out.
Or
of
you
there.
can do a 5-foot step and get off the bed.
I'll do
as your
5
movement.
steps, but I'll stay within its range, so I'm not
Yep.
getting.
So you're just going to move to there.
I'm gonna make an attack. With my, I'm gonna try and make an attack against them. So, sure, we'll go with lick wounds. That's fine.
Okay.
Ooh.
You're like,
Oh,
Ooh. Third level. So let's see. That will hit.
but you have got a lovely wound where he got his blade and he tried shoving it down through your
Understandable.
shoulder and to try and take out your lungs and
Well, that's a 26 to hit,
everything. Yes.
including that 20 at 6.
Yes.
So this is gonna hurt.
Yes.
Okay.
Good
Cool.
job, Mr. Wimp.
and the loss is pissed.
Mother, take this. It's you.
What did you
Or-
do? Inflict wounds or something?
Inflict wounds, yeah, at third level. So that's last one. So 52. That's not doubled, so it goes to 104
104.
necrotic.
He's dead.
Yeah, you've killed him. That totally fucked that a bloody
Sorry, lad.
fight, didn't it?
He's dead now. I killed him, guys. Assassin's dead.
Bobbo's just going to hear Anderloss go, I killed him, lads, and he's like, yeah, I'm going back to sleep.
No, he's going to be going.
Okay, if that's how he's doing it, I'm just going to shout, die quietly, please, mate, and go back to sleep.
Well, that's my 4th level spell.
That is the second week on the trot that he screwed you up.
Hey, this one wasn't dispel magic. It's a touch spell. I just need to touch him. So
Yeah.
he's dead. I killed him.
I just need you here next week.
Okay.
Screw him over again,
Okay.
and then I can put like little compilations.
Oh, okay.
So, how low did that take your health?
Oh, I'm on 10.
Right.
can-
Okay. So
I'm
I
almost
will.
dead.
I will do healing word at 4th level, which is 5d4.
We can start.
So if I'd rolled slightly better.
Oh, I'd be down.
So I'm gonna,
Yeah.
Reese,
Thank
I'm gonna do
you.
healing word on you
Oh,
at
that's
4th
very
level,
kind.
which gives you 5d4 plus 5.
That's very kind of you.
So that
This
is.
was actually designed to be an extremely dangerous, nasty thing. You know, where I was expecting at least 2 of you down.
Ah, yes.
4, 8.
You know, really.
He was literally just a 9th level rogue.
Oh,
He
okay.
had 72 hit points because I buffed him up.
Yeah.
And you're like,
8,
nah, just die.
12.
You know, What,
15.
as I said,
What's
one-
17
one-
plus 5?
22.
You heal for that.
Oh, thank you, boss.
One more time, as I said, I can put a compilation together, and we can expand from the likes of Twitch and YouTube onto some other.
But guys, my
platforms.
4th level spot is now
To be
gone.
fair, I think it's now
So's
just going to
mine.
be. I think that is a perfect clip for you to just turn it into a short.
Okay.
As I
Just
said,
stick it on all our socials. Of, yeah, so I'll do it. Whatever the one you just did.
as I
Inflict
said,
wounds. I'll just do inflict
Yeah.
wounds. 104 damage.
It was because it was an nat 20, to be fair. That's why it was so high.
as I said,
That's
Well,
why
at,
it was
least
so
you've got
high.
an extra 22 health
We-
now. That's
I
as best
appreciate
as I
it.
can do
No, I
for
get
you.
it. Thank you very much.
Should have made you do it at disadvantage because you're bleeding everywhere.
this
Yep.
this
Should have made you poisoned. That would have worked.
Another nat 20.
It's
It's over my nose.
it is from Tabletop
You
Dominion.
ain't having that bugger back.
It's a tabletop dominion die.
Yeah, I'm keeping it.
I'm
I'm using it against. In fact, actually, if I was to use it against, I can't even find it in the pocket.
Watch him roll a nat 1 now. Do you remember when I did that to you?
Oh,
5
yeah.
nat 20s. You
Oh,
go, give me your dice. Nat 1.
Nat 1.
It's 2.
Oh. But even at disadvantage, I would hit him.
That was a 5.
I know.
Thank you. No. We got
That's
rid
the
of
only
it.
D20 I had.
Got rid of it anyway. I don't know where it's gone.
I got it. Oh.
Reese?
They're just. I can't believe you did that.
18.
Reese? Reese?
Oh, I got one. It's fine. Thanks
Two.
very much, boss. I got it back off the floor. He's just salty that I killed
Anyway, with
this
this,
scary rogue.
I've
as
healed
he
him.
dies,
Yeah.
this assassin explodes.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Well, I healed you
Oh,
from
did he
a
have
distance.
C4 on him?
No, it was CU Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
It was the necrotic damage. It was something he ate.
It was because he had the pheasant. Anyway, with that noise, there's several people come running in, and what is going on?
Yeah.
Who is this?
So I'm rolling 6.
What
on my
noise?
wisdom.
The noise of.
No. You went.
Yeah, he did. And then he's going.
Boom.
I suppose what I should have done actually is had him slicing at your throat,
Yeah.
so you
I
could
can't
use
use-
somatic
Yeah.
verbal
Yeah, that would have
components.
worked.
Yes.
So who runs in?
We'll have Charles run in and maybe another messenger.
I've broken. It's great.
You have no idea
I have
how
no
much
idea.
effort I put into making this bloody map, and you've destroyed it in less than 5 minutes.
I have no idea.
The amount of efforts these DMs we go and put in behind the scenes to
Hey, I'm
create
the
these
DM as well.
clever storylines, build all these different things together, and the player fucks you over every time.
Hey, I
So
rolled
we
this
explained
I'll
that
say,
an assassin
wait.
attacked Anderloss,
Yeah.
and the assassin got blown up.
and he killed him back.
In
I'm-
revenge, you just suck the life from him.
I'm opening up a new social account to start uploading videos.
DM salt.
No,
Oh.
it's one of you will know. Can't remember the first bit. It ends in hub.
DM hub.
Yeah, that's the one.
Well,
Actually, I've heard there's a really good Star Trek one. I think it's Gorn Hub.
that was a great encounter. I'm going to put that in my notes.
Bit slimy.
Almost died.
I healed you.
Yes, thank you very much.
So,
Someone healed me.
So I
Yeah.
put down, we explained that an assassin attacked Anderloss, and he killed him in retaliation.
Yeah, and so this Charlie's like, Red, get your things together. We'll grab some food and we are out of here.
I don't know about you guys.
This is
but
too dangerous to hang around now.
I need a short nap.
Clunk.
So he wakes up fully healed, then dies virtually straight away.
Good. I'll let, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be really nice.
Okay.
I am going to let you
Short rest.
spend an hour getting ready, having breakfast, and effectively having a short rest,
Thank you.
so you can heal yourself up to the rest.
That's very kind.
Well, I helped with
Because
some
otherwise,
of
the
it.
next encounter you're going to die.
Okay.
Whether you heal or not, I think Adrian's just got it in for you now. This is,
Oh,
Oh, I fucking have now, yeah.
this is 2 weeks on the trot, Reese.
Not my fault. I promise.
You're meant to make friends with the DM.
I'm
No,
not very friends with the GM by
See-
breaking it.
See, what ends up happening here is the dynamic of this group is a bit weird, in that you're all unique. Because you've got Fee, who just acts all nice and friendly to me and tries to kind of cuddle up. Then you get Dan, who tries to weasel his way out of everything.
Hey, I'm
and then they get you, who just ruins every freaking plan I've got.
I don't
I'm
try.
healed.
Wait, I don't try and cuddle up. I give you hugs all the time.
I'm healed now.
So we get our stuff
Yep.
together, then we leave.
Let's get on the road, guys.
Yeah.
That was a scary encounter.
Yeah.
I know.
So that is literally that entire page.
That was my only level 4 spell.
That entire
I used
page.
my own level spell too.
That bit. Oh, well, at least we can do the next paragraph.
Woohoo! What's
2
that?
pages worth of notes there, completely out the bloody window.
No, I don't. What are you talking about there? I just killed someone trying to kill me. He struck first,
Yeah.
and I retaliated.
Thankfully, though, this next day, now you're healed, you get you sort of have some food. You actually pack some with you. They've overnight they've cooked up the pheasant. They put some into like a breakfast stew that you guys eat, and then there's others that they wrap up in some sort of parchment they have, and you stick it in your bags, with the saddlebags ready to go. So you've got food for lunch effectively, and you head off out. And yeah, you go at a blistering pace.
We're not getting a cleaning fee for him, are we?
No, they will sort out the body. Then you go shooting along the road at high speed, and again, this time it will be just before lunchtime because you've set out actually very early. Literally, the sun is only just rising, but you're shooting off. About lunchtime, you get to another way station. There's a sort of thing. I say way station. They're not really weighing the horses, but this is just one of the outposts. You swap over horses yet again, and then you then shoot off again. Near the end of the evening, though, you crest over a little hill, and there in front of you is a huge city, the largest any of you have ever seen. This place is massive. Folshofen and Boronay, they were big. This place dwarfs them. This place is absolutely huge. And pretty much near enough the centre, on a bit of a hillock, you can see a huge palace, like flags flying in the distance. And yeah, it will be late afternoon because of the timing that you did. You will start arriving near the capital city, Brunei. And I believe we will call it a day there. Partly because you've completely ruined my bloody plans, and I now need to amend my notes.
What do you mean?
So we were at Benay's now.
I've done that.
You're about to arrive.
Right.
I'll say that we will end it with you arriving
I
at
don't
Brunei.
think we were meant to kill that guy.
What do you mean?
Oh, you were. He was supposed to just kick your asses and provide a bit of entertainment for everybody, but no, just, you know,
It's not
inflict wounds. There you go.
It's the inflict wounds at 4th level.
Yeah.
By the way, that wasn't the max amount of damage I can do. I worked out the max amount of damage.
Actually, how much did you do in the end? 104?
104, yeah.
So that is now the new...
The max I can do if
the
I
new,
get max on all dice is 130 damage in a single hit.
So it's
It's meaty.
104, and that is the stream...
Yay! I did it, guys.
The stream record.
Yay.
What is?
104 points of
100
damage.
Oh, right, okay.
Single hit. Yay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why out of everyone it keeps timing out finger pop.
Because he does capital letters.
Someone feels bad for you, Adrian. Poor Adrian.
Yeah. I don't know who you are, but yeah.
Well,
MTSFW.
auto mode hates me.
It
Oh,
is.
it's over lol 3 times in capitals. Never mind.
Is
Well.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, basically he gets excitable and does capital letters and it mobs him.
Yeah.
Right. You made one tactical error. You let me sleep. I got my 4th level slot back.
Well, you wouldn't have. None of you would have survived the encounter otherwise.
No.
Not with the damage he was in. However,
Wait. So in that
Bobbo,
hour we got our 4th
what
level
weapon
spell
do you
back?
currently have?
Oh.
I have a rapier
Well, no, not in
and
the
a
trap
crossbow.
since we slept.
Your rapier is just a standard rapier.
Yes.
Did you want a +1 vicious rapier?
Oh, you can root it.
Oh yes, I
Yeah.
will.
Okay, so it does. The +1 obviously is +1 to hit, +1 to damage, and
Use
the
rapier as well.
vicious
You're
bit.
better with it, I think.
Well, he's got the rapier anyway. It makes more sense.
No, I think mine. What weapon do I use? Is it just, no, I use a club. That's what
Yeah.
I use. I do have a Nice.
So yeah, it'll be +1 to hit, +1 to damage, and the vicious bit on a crit it does an additional 7.
Oh. That's really good for you.
On top of the
Normal damage.
on top
Yeah.
of the normal damage.
Yeah, so
Yes.
+5 and then +7.
So you do your crit damage and then you add 7 afterwards.
What, it's an automatic crit?
No.
No.
If you crit,
Just
you get the
if you
additional
crit.
7.
You get extra. That's why it's vicious.
So
Yeah.
essentially, on a
Crit.
crit with the rapier now, I could possibly do
A lot of damage.
16, 21, 28 damage.
Really nice.
No,
Plus-
because you would have doubled the dice.
Yeah.
No,
so you
that's
got-
that's what I did. The
Yeah.
max I can do is 16 for the D8,
Yeah.
and then +5,
plus
which is
5.
21, then the +7, which is 28.
Now add your sneak attack.
Then,
Just-
yeah,
and
that's
then
what I
you
was
got
about
your
to
sneak
say.
attack.
4d6.
4d6.
So maximum that'd be what? 24, then double that, so 48.
That's 48 on top of what you just
Top of
said.
26.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
On top of
meaty.
the 28.
And you still get nowhere near bloody inflict wounds.
Hey, the flip one's a good spell.
Yet.
So do we no longer have these guards
Hey,
now, though,
I
do
can only do
we?
that
No,
once. You can
your
do
guards,
that.
you may
Yeah.
throw your guards away now, unfortunately.
No, my
They
God.
have stayed.
So,
Yes,
on-
and with
on-
that, we are done for the evening, I guess. We'll be back with Terraformers on Tuesday, 7 p.m. UK.
Yep.
And next Wednesday, 7 p.m. UK again for Creeping Aberration as they enter Renee, the capital city.
I will be here.
And maybe they'll see the Queen.
I'll be here at starts.
Excellent. So hopefully we'll have a full crew.
Yes.
Fingers crossed.
Join
Yeah.
us on socials. Follow us on
One
here.
more week to go and I can break Adrian again. 3 in a row, right?
So he's planning on
Join us on
doing it.
YouTube. And apparently from next week, join us on that, what is it, Hub something?
Gorn Hub. No,
Yeah.
that's the Star Trek one. Yeah.
That's fun.
And obviously, also remember tabletopdominion.com/geek initiative for your dice needs. Beautiful click-clack math dice, and you will get 15% off. They are not the most expensive in the world as it is. With 15% off, they're actually a really good deal.
Yeah, they perform really well.
And
They
I'm
saved
loving
us.
the dice; they're really nice.
And if you want to get the nat 20s that
Yeah, I'll get that
Reese
game,
is throwing, that's these ones. Yeah.
2 on disadvantage, guys. How often does that happen?
Hello. I got 5 in a row.
Oh, fair enough.
No,
You're so godly.
and also just as a little bit of an advert, we will be all 4 of us plus 3 other people. We are going to be at the UK Games Expo at the NEC, I believe it is,
Yeah.
on the 31st of May, the Friday.
Yeah.
We're going to be wandering around. You'll be able to spot us because we look like this.
Ah,
And we have
Plus-
t-shirts.
The new logo, which is somewhere over there,
yeah.
will be on our t-shirts, so you'll be able to spot us a mile off. Come and say hi, and
Please do.
yeah, come and say hi. Do selfies with us, and if any of you try to inflict wounds, I will kill you. Promise it.
You haven't done it yet.
Hey.
You tried.
Well, you could just come up, find Adrian, and go dispel magic.
Dispel magic, yeah, that's
In fact, actually, yeah. You know what? If on that Friday you do actually come up to me, and you just say, "Dispel magic," I will buy you a drink.
Ooh.
There you go. Fancy.
Does that count even if we turn around and go, "Oh, dispel
Except
magic"?
you guys.
Oh, that
You
you're
guys, I'm
ruined it.
likely to just thump you.
I'm going to do it just to
You, I'm going to stab you.
Just
I will
gonna-
find something.
Just a sharp pencil in a barn.
Yeah, there's bound to be someone selling swords or something.
Dispel magic against
You will
animal
find
life.
both ends.
That's great.
Not even the stream. You're just banned from life.
Just banned from life. You're not allowed.
Oh dear.
But yeah, it'll be cool if I do see you there. But I know, honestly, I will actually put my hand in my pocket and I will buy you a drink. Because that will be funny. Why have I got an empty folder?
I don't know.
I gave it to you.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
give
what
me
the
Sam.
sheets go into.
Right then.
Take care, guys.
See you next Tuesday.
Thanks for coming.
I'll tell you. What's she know for that?
I don't know. Who knows?